going to come up here, the amount of reaction was pretty minimal. So I think that suits my act. This isn't my first time being stand-up, but I am feeling pretty nervous, obviously. But my first stand-up performance, I always remember it because of how lousy it went. So I'm London raised, so I went to school in East London, and I came over to Hackney for a bit. I always remember that performance, and it went horribly wrong. Like everything that could go wrong will go wrong. And since being a signal code, since it was Hackney, so you get these real Londonites. Anyone here from London? Yeah. You know the real hardcore Londonites. They go, nah, blood. Nah, I'm gonna come over here. I'll murk you. You come on my yard. I'll murk you so hard. I'll murk you. I'll mess you up. I'll take you. I'll rough you up. That sort of hardcore Londonite. I love them so much because they're just, I don't know. Down would be a nice word, but it's not really a word. But I always remember because it was just one of those things where you sort of have to resort to small tactics. You have to resort to stuff like, and this is a real line that I said, that always caught to my mind. I always went, do you notice that says no black people in Wimbledon? No black men? No. So that was always my line, and obviously that got no laughs whatsoever, but obviously the other surprising thing, I was going to get belted by anyone, so maybe they were pity by. I also wore an AC Milan shirt, which I didn't get beaten up. But so now I've lost it already. Thanks. Good night, everybody. Now I've sort of lost my place. Anyone here single? Single people? Yeah, I know I'm single. So obviously I'm single, to the surprise of no one. Yes, I bought my Pac-Man shirt and I'm single. Anyone really surprised? But what I've always noticed over the last couple of years is that Facebook is the absolute evil of single people. You know the situation always, you meet someone, they're pretty nice, you like them, you get their number maybe, get their name. And then you look them up on Facebook, which could be seen as a bit of stalking. Let's say they have a locked account, which is probably because people stalk them. So that's not really a real result. And then you find out men dating, which is sort of like, getting shot. So you'd rather have them tell you that they're single, but they don't. Don't know why, they have confidence issues or you're ugly, so they don't want to tell you. That's my situation basically, that I'm ugly and no one tells me off for that.
I love you, Eoin.
None of you would date me, don't all me. I don't want your sympathy. Get for too long. I'm on Facebook. Facebook's a great place. I will admit that. I've been a Facebook user. I'm a social networking whore. So you put a network in front of me. I've got a MySpace and a Twitter. I'm so sad. That's all I do is like go on MySpace and Twitter and then cry and to a pillow whilst playing on my PSP. Oh God, I lost again. It's a stupid game. Why did you use the dump truck control stick? This is a great, opening thing. I can just tell people I want them to somehow laugh. I don't know how. But I always get annoyed at the applications that people send you. Like, remember when everyone was pretending to be a werewolf or a vampire or whatever, or a zombie, and then eventually got to Vampire Slayers and Van Helsings, and it sort of got ridiculous, that sort of trend. So that was really stupid. I never like that. But what also makes me laugh too is the groups. The groups, people that... Who's made a group on Facebook? Anyone? Woo! There's 2 people. Good on you! But it also came... You remember Facebook changed the first time? Everyone made a group about hating it, or I made a group about liking it because I'm sad. I needed that case to be put out. There was one of the groups, and they're my favorite group ever. It was my favorite sort of Facebook. It was the one that was comparing the changing of Facebook to Guy Fawkes. I'm not making this up. So they basically said they were going to protest on the 5th of November, like not do anything, because Guy Fawkes would have wanted it that way. So obviously Guy Fawkes predicted in the future that a social networking website would change its look completely, cause everyone to rebel, and possibly cause V for Vendetta to happen. You know, whichever came first. You know, Alan Moore wrote a book, or the movie version butchering it, or whatever. Maybe you predicted Alan Moore being I can't diss Alan Moore, it's really hard for me. Speaking of Alan Moore, I love how I link this to random comic things. Watchmen. Anyone see Watchmen? Yeah. Watchmen. I love how everyone made a fuss about Dr. Manhattan and the fact that he is naked for most of the film. I love that because it's sort of cropped to me as I was, because I haven't seen the film, I only read the book, which is probably been butchered, I don't know, I haven't seen it. But I love how people moaned about that and go, oh no, he's naked, I've never seen a penis before, oh no. But here's the reality, folks. If you had Dr. Manhattan's powers, you would probably go around naked as well. I say this for a reason. Now, I only had seen a clip of the film, and there was one clip that stuck out for me. It was when Dr. Manhattan sort of gets his finger and he points to a tank, and the tank sort of exploded. So, and the fact that you could walk up to someone and sort of do whatever the hell they wanted. So what I do, I go around naked, I just go around naked, and some people go, blue penis, blue penis. And I'd go up to them and say, right, which cancer do you want today? I can give you liver cancer. Ooh, you're a man. Testicular cancer. Boom. That's what I do. I'd also probably blow them up while that was in the process, because I'm bored. Because I'd be the same unsociable guy, so like girls would tell me they're not single on Facebook and I'll blow them up because it'd be fun. I wouldn't really do it. Don't worry, ladies. I won't blow you up. Yeah. Time? How much time I have? Right, you've got another like 3 odd minutes of me killing myself on stage. Anyone here got a job? Any unlucky sod who's got 2 jobs? I've got 2 jobs. One of them is obviously here at the SU, and the other job is with disability challenges. And both are very distinctly different jobs. One, you have to deal with unsociable kids who occasionally have major problems that have to be restricted, and stuff happens where you have to contain them and then possibly throw them out. And the other is disability challenges. So they're both very distinctly different jobs. But working at the SU, there's a lot of experiences I always remember, and most of them are from drunk people, and drunk people are great sometimes, especially when you're sober, and you can just see them do some really stupid things, and oh, I had something that was gone. Just like drunk people! Do you hear that? That's me collapsing. No, there was one experience where you always get the random people hugging you for no reason, and it especially happens to me. It's sort of, they come up to you and go, oh mate, you let me into the SU, I have to pay for you, let me in, I love you, give me a hug. And I accept the hugs, because I'm a very unsociable person, so I need the hugs. It keeps me going in my life. And I sit there and play my PSP or whatever. It keeps me going. I don't know what else to really say about the job. There's some great people, they come along, they try and con you. I don't get that. Why do people con you? It's only a small amount of change you have to pay in. And people try and con you out of like 50p or something. So it's sort of, I'm gonna pay £1.50. It's always girls. I don't know why, because they never try. You know, I can just look into their eyes and say, ah, she's hot. Ah, she must be staining. And she tried to con you. She tried to con you out of money, and I was like, oh, why don't you let me in for an hour? Come on, what's this for? No, because you're going to tell all your friends, and then I'm going to be a man whore. That doesn't quite work out that way. Oh great, you leave it up to the comedian dying on stage. Yeah, does he want to be shot or vaccinated? You choose! See, I've noticed the jokes about me dying get a bigger laugh than my actual material. I love that. I might as well say something about my name, because it's very unusual. It's Owen, but it's spelled Eoin. For some reason, and I haven't quite worked this out yet, it's been mistaken for Ewan. As in, and I always get it as Eoin. So what I'm basically, people are calling me is, you know, they go into the toilet and they're peeing on me. So, which is why I never liked that name. It's sort of, Ewan, come over here for a second. I need to unload a bit, because I'm a bit drunk. All they just pour their old drinks at me, maybe a bit of crack, I don't know. I'll probably reject it down the drain at some point, and kill me potentially. You know, they don't get it drunk or whatever. I think that's a good time as ever to just leave. But yeah, you've been a good audience. You've done well. I hope I never have to do this again. Thank you.
You made the 10 minutes, but I can't see you because there's no light here.
Did I leave for 10 minutes?
Yeah, you were on 10 minutes.
Oh, my drink's up there.